Play Me a Love Song, Alan Biffle Band live and local, Terry Allen's Guitar Bar. Alan Biffle Band will be there Saturday night, May the 9th. Now, I'm going to be a little bit late, so don't play any of my stuff early, okay? Or if you do, just be ready to play it again.
Well, yeah, we'll wait for you to walk through the doors.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And then I'll get the fanfare. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. All right, play me a love song. Can I share this conversation, Alan?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I got a phone call the other day from Alan Biffle, and I thought maybe he had the wrong number or something because he was calling me.
Oops, I didn't mean to call Jerry from K-Law 101, my favorite station.
Now I've got to figure out what I need to talk to her about. Let me make something up really quick. And what we were talking about actually was the song, Play Me a Love Song, about a video idea. And I'm not going to share any of the stuff that we talked about because it's very, very cool. But let me just say this. I may get my very first opportunity to be in a music video.
Yes, in shorty shorts and
knee-high boots.
Neon boots.
Yeah. Okay, so now that everybody is like fainting.
Just kidding.
Yeah, we are just kidding. However, as you and I, continued to talk after that was over, we talked about some other things and came up with like a little hook to what could be a song, our very first co-written song.
Yes, a lot of potential in our idea.
Yeah,
I'm really excited about it.
I am too. And this is kind of how I write. I write mostly in letter form, like I'm writing a letter to someone. So that's how I'm putting my ideas down. And you can take that and do whatever you want with. Samantha Rose, I know that you guys know Samantha. Samantha did that. I had given her some love letters that I had written at a point earlier in my life. And she took those letters because it was not a good situation, love letters. And she took that and she wrote My Heart, which was really weird because I didn't even know that that's what I was feeling, until I heard it back, which is so weird because sometimes you say something out there and until it hits somebody else and comes back at you, you don't really even know what it is you're saying. Do you feel that way too when you're writing? You're thinking, this is what I have in my mind. And then by the time you get done, it's completely different, but it's exactly what you wanted to say.
Yeah. Speaking of Samantha Rose, we've always, she is amazing at putting all the applications to making what makes an artist. I mean, she is an amazing vocalist. But yeah, it's funny because I tend to write a course and then I'll kind of
fill in the rest of it.
Yeah, I'll fill in the rest of that later. Today it just all kind of boom. It just fell on your song, vacation song, ABB's.
Hey, I promise you will
request to Jerry.
You will be the first two people. Whenever I get another trip, I'll be calling you too.
Oh man!
For me, it's especially with music. A lot of times, if I have a music idea, like the little clip of the song I played for my daughter,
beautiful.
That's, it's unfinished and still I should go back and probably try to finish it. But for me, a lot of times when I write, it's a moment of inspiration and it may be.
Is it just a melody that just keeps going through your head?
Yeah, a lot of times it is. And what's crazy for me is I do a lot of writing in the middle of the night. I wake up. And maybe it's because my head's clear. I don't know. And used to, I would have ideas. And I would think, I'm going to get that in the morning. And then it's gone in the morning.
Right.
So I've learned.
You got a notepad beside your bed now so you can scribble stuff down?
If I can actually just put my fingers on a fretboard, then go ahead and write it. And with lyrics, for me, a lot of times it's the same way. I was looking in my phone the other day, and I have 15 or 20 ideas that maybe song starts or just a phrase, and I'll always call Alan and share them with him while they're fresh, and sometimes he writes on them, and sometimes you just they lay there for a long time.
And it's weird. We talked about this a couple of times with several of our musicians. Some people write musically. I mean, you write with the music more in mind because that weighs on you more, and you write more lyrically, because your musical talents are there, not as strong as what you've self-admitted. I'm not saying that, because I think you're amazing.
Well, thank you.
But your lyrics.
Stop it.
Please
say it one more time.
Stop.
We can do one more
You're
time.
You're amazing,
I'll give you
Alan.
20 minutes to stop doing that.
But, I think that's the way it is because I would be a person who would be a wordy person because that's what I do. I talk and I speak and so I try to make my words measure. I measure what I want to say in my head before it comes out of my mouth. And I think that's kind of how you would approach songwriting too, right?
Yeah, there needs to be a balance. I mean, you don't want to have like a really crazy, awesome verse, and then the chorus is just terrible, And so you try to, I don't know. It's just one of them things. It's also in the moment. It's like, and you can get in the moment. I mean, you can sit there and try to write and wrap your head around something and get away from distractions and really start feeling the moment and just go from there. What was the question?
I totally love that.
Well, for me,
I was thinking about that earlier.
So I have an idea, and especially there's one on my mind. I won't say anything about it, but I woke up the other morning with an idea in mind, and there's several people that I would like to talk to, and request them on the idea, and then see how they feel about it and write around that because. To be able to write from somebody else's perspective and not just your own idea on it, I think is a lot of times you have a better chance of success.
I totally agree. You guys, I tell you, I love having you in the studio. Seriously, I think you should just come on, every week or so. And of course, I don't know. People might get tired of hearing all the foolishness that we have here in the studio.
How much time do we have?
Not much. Not much
okay.
left.
I'll have a story for you next time we come in.
Okay. I will hold you to that. I'm writing it down. Alan has a story. Thank you so much. First of all, I want to tell you that I'm looking forward to your big show May 9th at Guitar Bar. You'll also be playing, is it the 17th, May 17th for the Armed Forces Day? Is it that weekend? I know it's that weekend. That's the Saturday.
I'm thinking it might be the 15th. Let me look real fast.
And real quick, we want to say thank you to Terry Allen and his. They've.
Yes.
It's one thing to have us one time, but they keep having us back, and
yes.
We're just grateful for people like that who believe in us and want to have us back. We get along with him great. He's a great guy, and he's a musician, so he understands kind of
Absolutely.
what we're going through and how tough this can be at times, and how 90% work and that 10% enjoyment on stage is worth it all.
We want to thank Tony Garrison also. Tony always puts together all of the music for this show. He does a great job, and the demands on his time are high as well. And we're always saying, hey, Tony, you got any music for me? I got to have 5 or 6 songs for this segment, and he really works very hard to make sure that happens. So big thanks to Tony, to Terry, all of the gang at Guitar Bar, and to you guys. I mean, I hate to say these guys will come in at a moment's notice, and I love that about you guys. And what I really love about it is not just that you come, but that you come prepared for a great show. And I enjoy it every single time you guys are in the studio. So thanks so much.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. And our favorite station is K-Law 101, and our favorite DJ is
Jerry Anderson.
There we go. All right. Thank you.
And by the way, that date is on May the 16th.
May the 16th, Armed Forces Day Parade.
And we do play at?
I believe it's 6.
6 o'clock, and then it come early because you got Sierra McKenzie playing
a lot of people playing
and a lot of talent that day. So
looking forward to a good time that night. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you again in the studio, all right? Live and local, Terry Allen's Guitar Bar on K-Law 101.